Hi, how are you, bridge players? Today we're gonna talk to Marc Smith, and we're gonna talk about the Beaters Challenge problems. Okay, hi, Mark. You have this um, Beaters contest on BBO, and it's a pleasure to have
Yeah,
you here to talk to us about some of the problems that people can find in the Prime section if they want to read the complete comments by the
yeah.
experts. So let's talk a little about this one from the July um, session, let's say. This was a
Yes, it's the most contentious problem of the set, certainly.
yes, most certainly, because the first thing is that there's not an agreement as to what two hearts could be. It could be two things, right?
Yes. Well, it could conceivably be three things.
Oh, so
You
let
know, I
us.
mean, if you're prepared to accept that it might be natural.
Okay, yeah, it might be natural. So partner wants to play in hearts. That would be number one.
Just seems like such an unlikely treatment. Why would you want to play in hearts when the right-hand opponent's known to have at least a five-card suit?
Some very low percentage of the hands where North entered in a very bad suit, or maybe even a four-card suit, and partner holds, the rest of the hearts. I guess that's what the players who think about that are catering for. It could also
Yeah,
be a hand supporting clubs with like a maximum pass.
that's the most likely hand, I think.
Yeah, probably right. And what the third option?
Well, then he just has a penalty double of hearts. He has a good hand that was going to pass the penalty double of hearts. So
Um, but I would have called that like part of the
yes,
natural.
well, if he's got yes, that's the thing is if he's got that hand, you probably want to play in no trumps from your side to protect the spades.
Yeah, that was one of my thoughts when I first saw the hands that I want to protect. Have to protect the ace queen of spades here.
Well, that's why I think it's pretty close between two hearts and two spades is the best bid.
Yeah. Well, some experts who chose two spades, I see they think that's like the only thing to say with his hand. They said, for example, Santa told us it was automatic. Robson said he had to do something else than repeat clubs, and somebody also said it is the economical bid. So I think that's one of the reasons I chose it because I think it's the one that leaves more space for partner to continue describing.
What you want is you want partner to bid three clubs when he has the hand with the 6 or 8 count with that was too good to bid three clubs,
Yeah,
and you want them to do something else with the other hand.
and well, some people beat Donald Trump, thinking it was forcing or just
Tuno
supposing.
Trump is much the same thing. I mean, they're two spades and Tuno Trump. There's not a lot to choose between them, I don't think.
Yeah, and some other beat three hearts like Klukowski.
They both let partner bid three clubs.
We beat three clubs. He says two hearts shows a game forcing trap pass.
Yeah, well, he thinks that two hearts is game forcing. He hasn't thought of the fact that partner might just have a good hand for clubs,
Yeah. So he.
which is why three clubs. Although a lot of the almost a third of the competition entrants did bid three clubs.
Good.
And I think they've undervalued the hand. They didn't intend it as forcing, I don't think. I mean, you see at the end of the hand where I showed partner's hand, which was 3 low, ace to 4, singleton, and queen 10 to 5. He's only got a 6 count, but you want to play him 5 clubs.
So yes, it's quite an interesting hand, and I think one of the ideas is that to keep the bidding low in this situation, so that you can have more conversation with partner. So that's what I think. Two spades was the best choice in my opinion.
And have a look at some of the new problems.
Yeah, let's have a look at the problems for this month, and we start with this one where partner open one diamond, showing 4 diamonds, which is important. We have a 10 card fit, and this opponent showed 5 spades and 5 clubs. I think one of the problems with this hand is you might not want to lose the hard fit.
So double is a possibility.
Double.
So double is one option.
Okay.
But I think double should be show hearts. Yeah.
Okay.
The only reason for not bothering to show the hearts is that if the opponents are going to bid spades, which they probably are, it doesn't matter whether you're playing in hearts or diamonds. You found a fit, therefore, maybe it's more important to concentrate on playing at the right level than worrying about which suit you're playing
in. True. Usually people play that doubles to when they show 2 suits. Doubles tend to show like a penalty in one of the suits or both.
That's the problem. This is an unusual one because, of course, they bid one of their suits. Yeah. This is not a normal, like where they bid 2 trump, because you can't bid 3 clubs because they've already bid it.
Yeah, and that's another thing. You cannot pass expecting them to continue their bidding, because then if they bid spades, you will not do that.
No, they may play clubs.
Not anything, or they might pass 3 clubs and then partner also passes, and that would also be like,
yeah.
What are you?
Yes, indeed. What I always say to people with these problems is you have to identify the sensible options, and then you try and pick one of those.
Yeah.
Now here there are quite a lot of sensible options.
Yes.
I mean, a double is a possibility.
Of course.
You could bid 4 diamonds. You could bid 5 diamonds. You could bid 3 spades. You could bid 4 spades.
Yeah.
One question that you don't know the answer to, and perhaps is whose hand is it?
Yeah, we don't know yet, of course.
I mean, is this a hand where are we saving over 4 spades, or is it our hand? Maybe we can make six of a red suit, and the opponents are the one who are saving.
Yeah,
we don't really know, because you don't need that much from partner to make a slam.
It's true.
Ace, king of diamonds, king of hearts, a black ace might be all you need.
That's right.
You could certainly imagine 14 counts where you could make a slam.
Yeah. But also, since we have such a nice fit, they surely have another nice fit in as you said, a black suit, and one possibility being that suit spades, we are gonna be outbid probably. So it's important to show right away what we have. So I think that would give double less less interest, or
yeah,
make
I
double
don't
less
particularly
interesting.
like double. Yeah, I think double is, because you know that if you double it, it's going to go 4 spades pass.
Yeah. Let's go with the second hand. Here we have partner opening in with a weak 3 clubs, and next our right hand opponent bids 3 diamonds, and we have a void in that, and 3 card support for partner, but also 5/5 in the majors, which we're not gonna do anything about, because I mean, is there any use of in beating a major here? I don't think so. So I guess the problem here is how many clubs should we support partner in, and I think there might be also a matter of how can we support partner and leave the door open for them playing in a major, because we would like that, right? But
Well, well, the thing, unlike the previous hand, we're pretty sure we know whose hand this is.
of course,
It's not ours.
of course.
So the options here are probably 4 clubs, 5 clubs, 6 clubs, 3 spades, 4 spades.
What about for example 3 no trump? I've seen that
It's
many
possible.
many
Yeah.
times. 3 no trump, and then when you get doubled, you go back to four clubs, for example.
Now I play that as I play 4 clubs here. Says the partner, I know what to do when they bid next. And 3 no trumps is a invites partner to save over 4 of a major. So if he's suitable at invite this, I play 3 no trump as a save invite.
Mm.
And 4 clubs says, I know what to do, so don't bid again. Whether that's right for this hand or whether this is the sort of hand where you should just be bidding 6 clubs, for example, and hope that, or 5 clubs, depends on what you think they can make. See, one of the disadvantages of bidding clubs is their suit is higher than ours. So if they bid 7 diamonds, we can't save in 7 clubs.
Definitely.
That's one reason for bidding spades.
Mm.
Um,
But I don't think you want to save in a 5-3 fit at the 7 level, do you?
well, if you've got a double fit, if he's got three spades and 6 or 7 clubs, then 6, 7 spades would probably be a cheap save if they can make 7 diamonds. That's what you have to decide: is 4, 5, or 6.
Yeah, yeah, because all the others are probably too weird to be a majority for the panel, right? Then we have the third hand where we open one spade and partner double their 3 diamond bid, and we have quite a nice hand because we are short in diamonds, but we don't have 4 hearts. That double from partner tends to show hearts, but we do have clubs, which partner could also have or might
Yep.
also have, right? So
He could. There's one question is 4 clubs forcing?
well, I guess another question is: do you want to
I mean,
play? Do you
his
want to?
partner hasn't shown clubs.
Yeah. Do you want to show? Uh, do you want to play 5 clubs too? I mean, well, partner should have like 11, at least 11 high card points, right? So yes, I guess the 5 level is available. But as you say, if we beat 4 clubs, it might not be forcing. So maybe 4 diamonds is another possibility. But that would probably make partner think we have hearts.
Right, because one of the possibilities, of course, is that partner's got a hand with like a 10 count with 5 hearts.
True,
So he couldn't bid 3 hearts because it's forcing the game.
of course.
Um, question is, if we bid 4 diamonds and he bids 4 hearts, does that show 5?
Yeah. Oh well, we are the short, the hand which is short in their suit, so we might like to play in a motion fit. What do you think?
Possibly, yeah. It could be right to play 4 hearts and 4 3 fit. Certainly, if he's got ace jack 10x or something like that, and we can afford to take a couple of roughs with our hand.
Yeah. Well, let's go with number 4. Um, Here partner open 1 diamond and they beat 3 clubs.
Here's the common.
This this one is
Well, you have 3 choices basically.
okay, like what, 3 spades, double, and pass, right?
Pass.
Yeah.
Those are the three choices. The panel will pick between those three choices.
Of course.
The question is how many. If three spades is forcing the game, if you pass and partner doubles, are you now going to bid three spades or four?
Yeah, well, I guess four.
And if you double, of course, and partner bids three of a red suit, you can bid three spades not forcing. It doesn't apply on the panel that a lot of top pairs play transfers in this situation over a black suit overcall. I mean, so we would bid three hearts to transfer to spades.
Of course.
So one option is to bid three hearts and transfer the spades, and then bid three no trump over that, perhaps. On the panel, the options are pass, double, and three spades.
Yeah. Those are the choices there. Very good. Then we have hand number 5, where we have like 1700 card points, but six spades, really good spades, and our second suit is really bad, 9/4 in diamonds, and partner,
Yes.
at least partner showed some signs of life by beating one no trump or our one spade, and this next guy beat two hearts.
Yeah.
So this one also has some. Well, I would say repeating spades and doubling seems to me like the choices here. I mean,
I had this hand at the table, and I'm not sure that I did the right. I don't think I did the right thing. I did three spades.
all right. Yeah, I thought
Now,
about
in
that.
retrospect, I don't think it's right. Three spades is obviously one of the options.
Of course. Of course. And
I mean, one of the problems with bidding three spades, we've got the heart stop. If three no trump is the right contract, we know partner's not going to be able to bid it over three spades because we've got the heart stops. I mean, as it happens, bidding three spades was a disaster for a different reason. Because partner happened to have a singleton spade and ace queen to 7 diamonds.
Ooh, wow.
So we were called for 6 diamonds.
Yeah.
I can certainly see the case for double. If partner bids 3 clubs, you can always bid 3 spades next. And just in case partner does bid diamonds,
you have 3 hearts available then, or yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, maybe 2 no trump as well. I mean, you've got the heart stops. I mean, there are a number of options here: double, 3 spades, 2 no trump.
Yeah.
I don't like 3 diamonds, I must admit. 2 spades is obviously not enough.
Yeah, not enough. Definitely. Yeah, well, I think as you said,
but I think those are the choices.
Yeah, those are the choices, and I think this one is going to generate some interesting comments too. Yeah. Then we go to hand number 6, where they open a week 2 in spades, and we have 18 high card points and 4 spades and 5 hearts. So I guess here we have to decide whether to double or beat no trump, I suppose. Because if we beat hearts right away, it's gonna show.
You could argue
weaker hands.
Unless we 4 hearts is also a possibility. 3 hearts, 4 hearts, 2 no trump, and double.
All right.
But those are the possibilities.
Okay. I would prefer 4 hearts with 6 hearts.
I'd rather bid 4 hearts than 3 hearts.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
The problem with 3 hearts is that partner's going to pass with a 7 or 8 count.
Exactly.
Because presumably we play Laban Soul over a double. So if partner bids 2 no trump, we can bid 3 hearts next.
Of course.
That's also a plus for double.
Yeah.
If we may get to bid the hearts later anyway.
And being no trump, I think it shows like the nature of the hand in terms of high card points and having so many spades, right? So I think
Yeah.
That would be one reason to choose no trump. I mean, if our suit was a minor instead of hearts, no trump would be a clear choice.
Yeah, we would say you were a bit too. Yes, you were a bit too no Trump without thinking about it. Then.
Yeah. Well
Yes, I
then,
agree.
let's go with number 7. Everybody has spoken here. We open one spade, 5-5 in majors and 3 diamonds, and it went 2 clubs, 2 diamonds from partner, and 4 clubs from our right hand opponent. And I guess we have to decide whether to support partners diamonds or try to show hearts here, which at the 4 level I don't think it's quite a good idea. I mean, we have a nice hand for diamonds, right? So probably we need to decide how many diamonds to show. 4, 5, even 5 clubs might be a possibility. Holding this void in clubs and ace king ace in the majors. I think thinking about a slam is not far fetched, right?
Oh, not at all. I mean, partner doesn't need that much to make a slam. Give him queen doubleton spade and king queen to 6 diamonds, and you've just about made the slam. You know, that's a 7 count.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
you know, you could certainly see how you could make a slam easily with this hand.
definitely, definitely. So 4 diamonds is 4 and 5 diamonds are probably too little. Then I would say. I guess 5 clubs or 6 diamonds right away would be the
Yeah, those are all possibilities.
yeah. And the final hand, we we have 4 card support for partners opening beating hearts. They beat 3 spades. We have quite a good hand here. I suppose some people might just beat 4 hearts, but I think I'm willing to try the 5 level with this collection. So I think 4 spades should be the top choice. Or um, is there any other possibility with hearts? I mean, 5 hearts or something like that. Yeah, definitely 5 hearts asks in this situation for a spade control in order to play 6, right?
That's true. The problem is that he's going to bid it with a spade control, even when his heart's on that, because that's the problem with it.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
mean, the story of the hand, when I saw it played at the table,
Okay.
the player bid 4 clubs, which he thought was a cubit agreeing hearts. I mean, the premise of the panel is that you're playing with an unknown expert.
Of course.
So you sit down to play with an expert player, but you haven't had a discussion about specific agreements. So things that will be taken as standard is what you're playing.
Of course.
Now, what happened at the table? A regular partnership.
Okay.
He bid 4 clubs as a cubit agreeing hearts. His partner, rightly, I think, thought it agreed to show clubs.
Of course.
So she bid 4 spades. So he now bid Blackwood.
Of course.
The problem was that she answered. She showed 3. She showed 3 key cards.
Mm.
So he asked for the queen, and she said she had it. So he bid 7 hearts.
Mm.
And they were in 7 hearts, missing king queen to 4 hearts.
Whoa.
Because she had king queen of clubs. But she thought. So she was answering Blackwood for clubs.
Of course.
And he was bidding Blackwood for hearts.
Yeah.
Hence, they got to a Grand Slam missing the King Queen to 4 trumps.
Wow.
So, I mean, one reason for including the hand was to see how many people would bid 4 clubs.
Yeah, I don't think that many, because you would have to have such an agreement that you're gonna play in hearts when partner opens a heart and they preempt in spades. But that's a weird agreement.
One of the panelists did say, when she said in her answer to this problem, that she just switched to playing 4 diamonds is a transfer to heart showing slam interest, and 4 clubs shows forcing bid and either minor. And that caters for this hand.
Wow, yeah.
That's a very good agreement that I will probably steal. You know, because that solves the problem in this hand. You can bid 4 diamonds to say I've got a good 4 heart bid, which is what you've got.
Of course.
And you can bid 4 clubs to show either forcing bidding clubs or diamonds. Now, exactly how you work it out, sort of after 4 clubs, for example, is another question. But that's a useful agreement to have.
Definitely.
That's
yeah,
a useful way to.
It's similar to playing.
That solves the problem on this sort of hand.
Definitely. It's like playing transfers. It's sort of a transfer. Like for clubs, a transfer to minors, and for diamonds, a transfer to hearts. So, yeah, pretty interesting agreement.
Yeah. I mean, yes, it's a useful agreement that I will probably steal. Because it is, you can't really, you could. The problem is you bid 4 hearts and you mid an easy slam. You bid 5 hearts, you go down 1 down in 5. So either could happen on this hand.
Yeah, definitely. And another thing is that
4 hearts, 5 hearts.
Yeah. And also if you bid 4 spades, you don't show you control spades, so you're going to the 5 level and then none of you controls the spades. That could happen. We'll see what the panel bids.
Yes, indeed.
And if they have any other interesting agreements to deal with this collection and this situation.
The other option, of course, is double. Let's say you double and part the bid 3 no trump and now you bid 4 hearts.
Okay.
That's another option.
Of course, yes, because he could bid, I don't know, 5 clubs or something like that. And but as usual, quite an interesting group of problems we have this month. Well, that was an interview. I hope you liked it. We hope you have a better result this month with this advice from the man himself, Marc Smith. And remember to subscribe to the channel, to like the video, and see you next month. Bye!